So, welcome to the second day, and yeah, I am very happy that our esteemed guest, Air Chief Marshal Vivek Chaudhary, is here, and he is a former Chief of the Air Staff, IAF, Indian Air Force, and many other people are there, Admiral Ankur Sharma, and then Pinky Roy Chaudhary, and our professors are here. So welcome to the second day. Yesterday I was not able to be here. Sorry for that. But yes, it's not that one person is needed. It's a team which works, and that's how army also works, right? If there is no one person, there is another person to take care of it. So welcome for today. As you know, yesterday also, I think we are very much keen on this initiative from IIT Bombay as well as armed forces to interact. And I won't say that it's an initiation from IIT Bombay, it's also from the armed forces. The moment we started talking about it or thinking about it rather than even talking, at least in last 3-4 months, I have met about 15 different entities from various areas of different armed forces, army, navy, air force, training, exploration, various kinds of research labs, everything. So my table is full with mementos now. So that's the need. It is needed today that institute like IIT Bombay, and I won't spend time much on IIT Bombay. It's a institute with about 14,000 students now on campus, 750 faculty working in various areas, 17 departments, 30 different academic centers, and in all 50 entities working together as well as independently, both ways, pursuing the research in different areas. I say that if there are 750 faculties, we are active at least in 2000 cutting edge areas at various levels. And we know that defense forces are very important for the country, and the challenges are many, especially when the technology phase is changing. We have a tremendously challenging way of change in disruptive technologies. AI is just magnanimous. There are so many possibilities, so many issues, so many challenges with AI, and then many other things like quantum sensors, semiconductor issues, logistics, materials, energy, storage, and developing technologies for local needs. What do you do for high altitude areas is totally different from what you do for deserts. And we have everything, and air, water, the communication system that works in air doesn't work underwater. So, but we are active in many such areas, and it's now time that we actually gather all our strength and interact with the armed forces. So that's just a willingness and challenges. So IIT system is also well geared for developing new things and exploring applications of these disruptive technologies. So not only the technology development, but also developing applications suitable for different conditions is very important. Give the proof of concept, but we just don't want to wait and stop at proof of concept, but want to take it ahead. And one way, of course, is interaction with all stakeholders, faculty, armed forces, industry, startups, in kind of uniform matter, unified manner, but also in a plurality, one to one at many levels. So the way we go will be different. So we want to set up an interaction phase, so we can have licensing officers which can help our researchers to talk to others, CEOs, chief interaction officers, or various things. But other thing is we are also developing system for supporting the technologies, for taking the technology ahead, in the sense that as Dr. Saraswat puts it, IIT Bombay is good in science of technology, but IIT Bombay has to learn engineering of technologies, because a lot of details need to be addressed in an integrated manner, and it's contextualized to the ground realities in various conditions. So that I don't expect faculty to do that, or their students who are just learning will do that. But what we are thinking is there can be a support system to that effect. Uh, we are also working with DRDO. DRDO is a major center and major strength in the country. We also have a interaction center at IIT Bombay campus. Professor Rao is here, who is in charge of it, director of it. So, in an integrated manner, as I said, unified as well as in a multiple way, right? It cannot be just one line which connects, one channel which connects. It has to be multiple channel. So that's the organizational structure. I'm not talking about the ground forces strategies, but as an organization, we should do it. And we can do fundamental long-term research also. But main thing which is a challenge is, yes, our defense forces, our government have integrated now, involved now private industries into it. So industry is certainly one strength, and industry interaction is also one of our forte with L&T, Kalyani's, many other uh, industries. But other thing is, beyond industry now this incubation culture has come up. Many small things, innovative things, before even industry can think of doing it, startups can take up, because it's a easily maneuverable organizational system in startups. So the big industry has to gear a lot of things, takes time, takes more resources, but startups can be very flexible, can adopt new concepts easily, and we are proud that IIT Bombay has a good startup culture. We have a society for innovation and entrepreneurship which is about 20 years old and have churned out about 250 successful companies, and many of them actually can have applications here. So this incubation innovation culture in new technologies is what we are also looking at. All this is important from the strategic point of view. Looking ahead, the technology is going to be very important. At least the possibilities of technologies are going to be very important, so that how we plan other strategies. We are not from the defense side as such, that you are, so defense people are there, but interaction with them, the possibilities of technology development, what are the areas that can come up, also new ideas that can generate from the need. Can this be done? Is a question that if the defense personnel asks, yes, our faculty can certainly think of it and take it ahead. So we are preparing and gearing up for it. We are, as I said, developing mechanism for interaction with defense sectors. Our alumni is another asset, our faculty, of course, students and industry. So how do we interact? That is a setup that we are developing. Second thing is support system, as I said, engineering support system. Another thing we are also need to do, and we are thinking on it, is that internal interaction. 750 is a big number for faculty, and they also don't know that, oh, something that I need is already being done in other department. So all this internal interaction mechanism is also very crucial for this, and that also we will be developing. Lastly, I'll say that recently we have now got approved a Center for Defense Innovation and Strategies. So this we were thinking and working on for about 6 months now, and now it was proposed in our Board of Governors meeting in February 22nd. Of course, the minutes will be done and everything, but I can say that it has been approved as a academic and research center. So we can also float many programs for new generation, new students to learn about this field, but also existing personnel to upgrade. So both are possible. We need to develop suitably, step by step, and we are now happy that you are here. We'll get ideas based on it. We will now evolve a proper organizational structure for this center. This icons conference is typically every year we do it with Dean R&D and their office, and I'm happy that they have selected this as a topic this year. It was even before we could, we told them that defense thing is being done or something, they came up that we should do in this. So it seems that many stakeholders or functionaries in IIT Bombay are also thinking on the same line. So welcome. Let's look forward to more meaningful interaction today. Yesterday there was, and let's take it ahead. This is a beginning, and I won't be happy, and we won't be happy that yes, a program was done, so many people came, so many attended, and discussions were done and sessions were held. That's not at all a satisfaction. I won't put one mark to it. I'll put just beginning. Really, it will take ahead if the projects are taken ahead, approved, gone into the field, and people are trained. That's the final focus that we have. So let's work towards it. Thanks again to all the dignitaries for taking time and coming here. And you know how to take time and come to IIT. You'll have to do that many times. Thank you.